Hey Hofstra fans, it's time once again for the WV Masons Coaches Report. I'm Rob Joyce, joined by the head coach of the Hofstra women's soccer team, Simon Dordiak. Coach, how are you?
Good, thanks, Rob.
Now, your team going 1-1 this week. You beat Delaware and then lost to Drexel on Sunday. What were your overall thoughts from the week?
Looking at it logically, it was a fairly successful weekend. Delaware were 4-0 coming into this week, and Drexel were 2-1-1, and both teams are very difficult to play. Obviously, after beating Delaware on the Thursday, we were hoping the momentum would have carried us through the Drexel game. But Drexel at home, they haven't been beaten in 2 years. So to go to Drexel and get a result, we always knew it was going to be difficult. But again, we hoped once we beat the Delaware game that the momentum would have carried us through.
Now we'll start with that Delaware game, a 3-1 win. You were down 1-0 at the half, about an hour delay due to a lightning delay, and come out 3 goals in the second half. What changed in that second half?
It's a good question. It had nothing to do with me. Delaware, the first half, dominated us. And it was tough for us to stomach because very rarely do teams come here and have that kind of game against us. And for the first half, they did. They dominated us on both halves of the field, defensively and offensively. Half time, we spoke about what we needed to do. Play with a little bit more courage and figure things out and respect the game. And fortunately, for whatever reason, that hour delay worked wonders for our girls, and we came out on fire the next half.
Now, game 1 without Amber Stobbs, she's done for the year. After being stymied in the first half, the offense explodes in the second half. What does that do for their confidence?
Yeah, it was good for us. To come down from a 1-0 at half-time deficit and feel that we really didn't deserve to be in the game, to actually compete and make a game of it and come out the victors was a fantastic confidence boost for everybody involved. And that's why we were hoping that would carry on for the rest of the week, but unfortunately it didn't.
Then Leah Galton, 2 goals in that second half, 2 gorgeous goals. She's a really good freshman.
Yeah, we're very lucky. We've got Leah Galton and Jill Mulholland, and both have fantastic attributes, and both are going to be tremendous players for Hofstra in the future. They're going to have fantastic careers, and hopefully they'll be the cornerstone to build the program around for the next 3 years.
Then another freshman, Janine Mayeda, playing possibly her best game in a Hofstra uniform. What did you think? How's she grown as the year has gone on?
Yeah, it's a very good class. Janine's a very intelligent player. She does better coming off the bench. She evaluates what's going on. She understands what we need to do for her to be successful, and she comes on and gets the job done. She's feisty. She's got quick feet. She's got a bit of vision, and she's confident. She gets the ball to her feet and she relaxes us, and that's what we needed on Thursday.
Then on Sunday you fall 3-0 at Drexel. You mentioned a very good home team, a very good goalie in sophomore Eve Badana. What did you see from Drexel's defense?
They did a good job. We couldn't get behind them. We couldn't get quality chances. I know on the box scores it looks like we had quite a few shots, but they weren't really good shots. And their goalkeeper did everything possible to stymie everything. She was confident on crosses. She came out a couple of things. She was very, very good. It was your typical second game of the weekend. Both teams looked tired. Both teams looked like 0-0 was the way the game was going to go, and we thought whoever made the first mistake was going to lose the game. And unfortunately, we made the first mistake, and they capitalised. Then you fight an uphill battle, and then when you do that, gaps occur, and you're trying to push forward. And Drexel was critical. They got chances and scored.
Now still 4-1 in the conference, midway through the CAA slate. Are you happy where your team's at?
Yeah, if somebody had told me from the beginning of the conference, would you be happy with 4-1? I would say definitely so. We've played two very strong teams on the road and got the results there. Played 3 road games and 2 good teams at home. So to be 4-1 right now, I'm pretty happy. But now we set the stall to move forward, and we've got to keep winning. We've got to keep battling for these games because the CA is always going to be a battle.
And this weekend, a pair of matches against George Mason and then Towson. Tell us a little bit about the Patriots.
Well, they beat us last year. Guy's done a great job with their recruiting classes over the last 3-4 years. They're organised and they're feisty. They're hard working and they've got some special talent. They've got probably one of the best players in the conference who's going to be a senior now. And we just have to play hard. If we play hard, it's going to be a really good game. If we don't, then it's going to be a long day.
And then on Sunday, you take on Towson at Schubert Stadium. You excited to play in the bigger venue?
That's an interesting question. I would rather play on our home turf, obviously. It's going to be different. It's going to be exciting to try something new. Maybe this could be our future home, who knows. But I'd rather play at home on our regular turf. I think we've got a nice advantage there. I think we play well there. And there's no reason to switch it up unless there's certain circumstances which are beyond our control. But it's going to be fun. It's a big stadium. It's going to be a big game against Towson. We'll need to win, as will they, and it's going to be competitive.
What will be the keys to victory this weekend?
Against Towson, they've got some very powerful fast forwards. We have to negate that speed. If we can negate that speed, then I think they have to struggle with our offensive power as well. And if we play well offensively, we're going to score goals. And George Mason's going to be the same type of game. We have to show up, and we have to earn the right to play in this conference. And if we don't, we're going to lose. If we do, then it's going to be a really good game, and I'm going to be happy with the performance.
Head Coach Simon Rudolph, thanks for the time.
Thank you very much.
For Coach Rudolph, I'm Rob Joyce. Thank you, Hofstra fans, for tuning in to the WV Masons Coaches Report with Simon Rudolph.